What is up, everybody? Hopefully, the sound is good. I'm gonna try to. I think. Ooh, I can hear myself. Okay, that's weird. Okay, I'm gonna try to move this away because I can hear myself. Anyway, I'm trying out basically better way of getting audio to my live streams. So I'm using the Saramonic. What do you call these? B200, I think. And I'm gonna show you basically what my setup is like right now. So I'm gonna get my phone, and hopefully there's not a double echo. Yeah, okay, so this is my setup right now. So I've got my FX3, and then I've got my vertical, so you can see my screen. So I'm basically gonna look and talk about blah blah blah, blah and what you need for your live setup or to make it look, nice and swanky. I've got my Godox ML60 light here, very nice soft light, and then I've got my Blackmagic Atom Mini. So basically, I've got my microphone or my Saramonic on mic one. I've got the HDMI cable connected to my FX3, which is on channel 4, and I'm just using my laptop to make this show happen. And I people probably thought this was a Rodecaster Pro. It's not. It's a machine. It's for music production. If anyone wants it, I'm selling it. I've got something for plug points, so like mouse and SD card, blah blah blah, hard drive. So just if anyone has questions on the setup, always don't mind. I've got a nice IKEA thing to hang my stuff. So gimbal. I've got my VR headset. I've got my goals in life, and hopefully I can get this setup to be better. I've got this nice mat thingy because I like space. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna hide that, put my phone away, and that's pretty much it. That's the setup. Um, so I am probably gonna show you what else you could probably get. Uh, I'm just thinking in terms of if you are a starter, you're not a videographer, and you just want some basic stuff. What's really good right now is there's a Shure microphone, and it's kind of like the SM7B. Um, Let me try to show it to you right now. Know what it's called? MV7. So it's the Shure MV7, and I'm seeing this pop up a lot now on YouTube, Twitter, and so on. Let me try to bring it up. And as you can see, Think Media, really good website, obviously, and I mean, YouTube page to look at. They've got a bunch of stuff. Apparently, the audio is really good. So if you're starting out, $250, why not? There's also a Rode one. I think that's also pretty cheap. Um, I mean, yeah, like if you're starting out, again, it really depends on what you're trying to do. You're trying to do a video podcast and you're doing two people, then Rode has something called, I think it's called Wireless Go 2, and it looks very impressive actually. And there's a way to connect it and all that stuff. So of course, DSLR video shooter. If you haven't heard of him, you should. Even these guys, Potato Jet, like Potato Jet. All these guys get all the. I'm so jealous. They get all like the cool stuff basically. So like the A7 IV comes out, they get it. I saw Maddie's video talking about the ASM 4. He got the other one, the DJI Ronin 4, crazy stuff. So anyway, you can do that. And apparently with the Wireless 2 Go, you can use their software, so you don't even have to get a Rodecaster Pro, which is about 2,000 dirhams or 2,500. So it's very, very crazy times in terms of audio as well. It's not, they're trying to make it as efficient, and just the pace of things, that what's happening right now is just like you gotta be super quick. Like I gotta set up quick, put it on a famous person or a celebrity, make sure the audio is good. Yeah. um, what you could also do, so camera obviously, what I would suggest is getting the new Sony EV. Is it EV or Z EV 10? So very cool. Lot of this guy again, Mark Bennett. Should you get the A6400? I had the A6400. Um, it was good. It had the flip out screen. I sold it because I basically wanted to get into full frame. Not really a big deal, but I just felt I'm just in a phase in my career or videography where I want the stuff to last. I don't want to keep changing battery. I don't want to think of so many things. I just, just the smallest things. Like for example, the FX3 has an actual FX proper HDMI input. I don't want to get a micro HDMI cable, and just more things to think about. So, but if you're on a budget, this is really good. I've seen a lot of reviews. Mark's done a really good job with reviewing it. Obviously, Gerald Undone, if you don't know, crazy reviewer. Like they go into like crazy detail mode. So you can check it out, but for sure, it's really good. Like the screen, they've got like this really cool function where it blurs out the background, so you don't even need like super expensive lenses or for that bokeh. You can literally just get the kit lens, uh, flip the screen, get some proper audio, and you're good to go. Uh, Other than that, so you got your camera, you got your audio. Very important. 50% is always audio. Lights. So as you can see, now I've got this set up much better in terms of my earlier live stream where I literally just had a shotgun, my Rode shotgun mic on me. Wasn't really good. I didn't like the sound because you could hear my laptop. What I've done now is obviously the Saramonic, and then what you can do is get a nice Godox ML60 light. There are other lights. You don't need to get this fancy one. You can start off with something like a Yongnuo. So like the one that you see behind me, that's a strip light. I think it's called the Yongnuo YN360. I've done, I think I had video before about this, but it's pretty old. I think they've got a newer version, like a Mach 2 or whatever. So I haven't really. Oh well, YC Imaging that did this 3 years ago. Uh, I love his content. I watch him all the time when I can. Um, there's also another guy that's really good. If you don't know, his name is Danny Jervitz. Jervitz does amazing work with FX3 stuff. Like he used to be a Canon guy, moved to FX3, really inspirational stuff. So do follow him. But also YC Imaging, he's a Canon dude. Doesn't matter, guys. Whether you be Sony or Canon, the main thing is just improving. That's all it is. Uh, and storytelling. Duh. So, but of course, lights. are part of that story. If you know how to light things, you're I feel you're 25% there, I guess, because you know how to draw attention, how to make things cinematic, so on and so forth. I'm just using a key light right now. Got a backlight, which is the thing behind me. So just that this alone makes it more um, pleasing or eye candy. Um, Another thing you could probably do is starting out is, yeah, for example, there's the YN 300. So instead of getting a big 1,600 dirham light, you can get, whoa, random. Uh, this one, YN 300. So I'm sure I have this. Yeah. Um, oh no, I think it's the so 300. It's one of them. Like any of them work. Like I use it for work. I use it at home. Just super like efficient. Just works. Um, and that's about it. Like, and it's cheap. It is cheap. Yeah, it's the YN 300 Mark III. Put it on a stand, get a small softbox, you're good to go. Of course, once you get more money, you have time to invest in things, then you get something like the Godox ML60. There's also a Nanlite version. I think that's slightly more expensive. And then, of course, the guys who talk about this. There's one content creator. Her name, yeah, her YouTube page, fellow filmmaker. I really liked how she did the ML60 video. I got the bicolor, so I can change this to right now it's like a 5500 tungsten. I can make it more, like a 5800, I think, and then I can also make it warm, so 3200, which is nice. But yeah, if you have a bit more to spend, I think the Nanlite is slightly better in terms of the color. What do you call? What's the word to use? CT, something, some sort of scale. It's more closer to the actual result every time. I don't know what you call it. It's very technical. Not into that. I just know this works. I can put two NLP batteries at the back, use it like a shotgun or whatever, walk around with it. Right now it's on the stand, works, it's beautiful. Uh, that's all I need to know. Like, that's the main thing for me. It's more about, can it work? Does it do the job? Looks good? There's no noise? Perfect. Like, what else do you need? Um, yeah. So Godox ML60. Um, you got your backlight. I think other than that, yeah, I mean, camera, lights, audio. You got your Black Magic, which will cost you 1,000 something. If you don't want to spend on that, you can get a small dongle on Amazon. I'm trying to remember the name. It's a live stream dongle. Super cheap. It's kind of like what the Elgato guys have made, except this one is like super. Yeah, this thing. Um, so yeah, Think Meat has already talked about it. It's a $20 cheap HDMI capture card. Literally, just what you see this thumbnail right now. It's literally that HDMI video capture works. Uh, the Cam Link is. I've never used it. I do see it around, but I'm not gonna spend $130, or in this case, like what, 500, 600 dirhams. Like, no, the thing works. I've tried it. So yeah, that's about it. So if you're on a budget, do that. This is whatever I'm showing you is pretty fancy. Um, Obviously, it could get better. I could have a cleaner background, and I don't know, just fancier. Think Media's done a very nice one where Sean, let's try to find it. Think Media. He does one live stream setup, I think. And he does a really nice job of just explaining what. This is another one they did. So that I forgot his name, but he has a pretty cool setup. Maybe I can add neon lights. I don't know. Second camera, actually. Um, that could be one. I could add a second camera. Do I really want to right now? Not really. Like, I could, but it's not so important to do a live stream because half the time it's going to be you sharing a screen, you talking. Again, it depends on what type of content you're doing. If you're a gamer, obviously, you don't really need this crazy setup. Actually, some people like it, but you only need one camera. So that's about it. If you do have a budget for a second camera, I would probably, do like a wide shot somewhere on the side. I don't know, but yeah, that's about it. I mean, there's so many ways to do it. It's really up to you. Um, so yeah, hope you guys like it. And if you got any questions, hit me up on YouTube. Uh, hopefully, this is on Twitter. I finally connected my Twitter. So yeah, hope you guys like it, and hopefully you guys can tell me what you're looking for in terms of uh, audio or video, or if you're getting started. I actually sold my old gimbal today because as you, as I just said, I have a FX3, so I need to get a bigger gimbal. I got a DJI RSC2 that is on my YouTube page. So if you want to check it out, go check it out. And that's about it. Peace out.